Well, we will go ahead and get started up here. So today we're going to be talking about insights. And like I said a moment ago, this class is going to be short and sweet. Probably won't even be longer than about 20 minutes. This is really just a quick informational thing that I do want to show y'all and kind of tell you the why and how it ties into Kelly and kind of the reasoning for it, okay? So as always, feel free to unmute yourself, ask me any questions as we're going throughout this. If you do have any questions, just feel free to unmute, interrupt me. I will not be offended. And we will go ahead and get started here. So as always, we're starting on command, agent.kw.com. That's where we're going to be going today. And on the left side of your page, I mentioned the word applets a moment ago. These are the applets here on the left side of the page. So we've got the home page, contacts, tasks, so on, so on. And today we're going to be spending our short amount of time here in insights, the second one from the bottom. You see that it's like a map with a little pin dropped on it, kind of like Google Maps. This one is grayed out listing console. That is not available yet, but it does show. So that's something coming for us. I'm not sure what that means down here at the very bottom. And then we've gone through consumer. That's where we've done our agent sites, things like that. I'll go ahead and click on the insight here. And right now, this is very basic level, okay? This is not difficult to navigate. So it's very, very simple. Get Cindy in here real quick. All right, good to have you in here, Cindy. Minimize some of this so that I can actually see my screen. All right, so you can see here for insights, it's got 0 currently because that's just where I was playing around and looking the other day. But what I'll do is I'll just type in Richardson so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. So an insight, think of when you go on Google Maps and when you pull up your Google Maps, you know, on your mobile device, and you pull that up and you see all these different little pins for a restaurant or for a nail salon or for, you know, how Google has created those things. Well, that's something that we are creating ourselves inside of our, through Kelly for command as well and consumer. And the reasoning for that is it tags the name of the agent who created these insights. And I believe the consumers are going to be able to see that. So say in theory, someone has the consumer app downloaded, they're not tied to a KW agent. If you're the person that has put in a bunch of different insights, being this restaurant in a description, this thing, and they see that you have done that and you are involved in your community, you're making sure that the consumers know as much about the community as possible, because it's highly likely these are possibly out-of-town buyers or just new to the area. Your name being attached to those things just could be another beneficial, helpful thing. So like you see here, I put in Richardson and this is just what it popped up based on pulling in that way. Dell's Charcoal Burgers. Well, Kirk Iverson created that back in 2018. You can see that right here on the left side. You can click the down arrow as well and get the little description and some photos as well. So kind of the reasoning behind this is just to make sure that you are front facing and helping out the consumers as much as possible, because we want to keep them in our app. That is the main goal here. We want to keep them in the consumer app. So as agents, we're going to keep building these things as we go. So you can see Kirk here has done several things just in this little area right here. And you can zoom in more with your up and down arrows right here on the bottom right of the page. So you can see this one on McKinney Street right here. Well, that's the burger place. And right here, this would be the Amy Downs team. So some of these are real estate teams as well. And you can pick a category when you're writing these things in here as well. You can also filter on your own insights. I have not created any that are linked in here. I played around with it a few years ago. So that you could toggle that on to see the ones you have created, which are in Kelly or here on command, whichever you chose to do. You can create new by clicking this, and this would be a place. You can put in the name, the category, you know, so on, all these different types of things. It's got many more than these. It's just only showing that much so far. And the details as well. This could be a description you've written for yourself. It may be something you found online about the property. You know, if I Googled a restaurant, I may look at that and write something similar or just pull in theirs. It just depends on what you like to do. And you can also, and this works in any area, you can, when you zoom out, it'll show, you see the insights are at 26 right now. But if I click this blue search area, well, we're still at 26, okay. Bad example. If I do search area here, we get all these different types of insights when it decides to play nice. Of course, on the class, it says no thank you. Well, anyway, when you do zoom out and command is deciding to play nice, it'll show you all the different ones depending on the area that you're in. So if you zoomed over here, You wanted to search that area, you could certainly do that as well. My little command things.
Clark, these are for any type of businesses or restaurants?
Yes, yes, literally anything.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hit, like I said, on create new earlier, and you can see the categories. If I typed in a B, you know, see bagel, I'm just going through B's right here.
Okay.
So it could be pretty much anything you could think of. You know, it could be your local gym. It could be the Thai restaurant around the corner. It could be literally whatever, you know, you can think of. And then you'd also want to include probably a photo. Pardon me, my voice is a little hoarse. You'd also want to include a photo. You notice on Kirk's up here, he included a couple different photos for this burger place. So it's kind of tying in the Yelp, the Google, all those types of things. And we're just trying to make it as consumer friendly as possible. Like I said, to keep them in our app. You can also filter up here. You can see by a place or an area or either. You could also see just acupuncturists or any of these different things. And you could also see the date created. This isn't really useful here. It doesn't really matter when the date was, when this insight was created. These started back when Kelly was rolled out. I guess that would be Mega Camp of 2018. I think about August of 18 is when this started. So you'll see some of those, you know, have a creation date. Let's see this one, 8/15/2018. So right when we got back from Mega Camp, Kirk just started going to town, no pun intended, and putting all these things in here. You see Barbara put in this one, Robin put in this one. And if there's already one, I would not make a duplicate. That is redundant, and someone already quote unquote got to that one. But areas, I really encourage y'all to think hyper local, hyper focused, like around your house. Like what's around your house, not like the general, you know, I'm talking about restaurants, little things, the things that you go to on a regular basis, the small businesses, especially, maybe ones that even aren't on Google, or maybe they are, but they're not digitally, you know, completely there. Helping out, you know, businesses like that you already go to that maybe could use a little boost in online presence. It's a helpful way for you to do that as well. So that is really the basics here on the command side of things. I'll show you here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing and switch over to my phone real quick to show y'all what it looks like. I told you we were gonna be quick today. Change something real quick. So share this real fast. One second, y'all. My phone is not connecting to the Zoom. One moment. Technical difficulties, they happen to the best of us.
That's what you get when you put on a live show, right?
I know, right? That's my life, isn't it? Let me make sure I'm on the same Wi-Fi network here real quick. That's probably our issue. Yep, on a different one. That would be our problem. One moment. All right, here we go. Good to go. Mike, can you give me a thumbs up? You see my screen right there? Perfect, just making sure. You were the person that I could see on the one person I could see on the side of my screen right now. Okay, so we're here in the Kelly app. I'll show y'all real quick. This is my own real estate folder right here. This bottom left app, y'all don't have Kelly. From what I've heard through the grapevine, it may not be around much longer, and we may be getting more of something like a command mobile app that's much more friendly to that. I don't take that, you know, as law that Clark said it's definitely happening, but that's something that I've heard discussed at the very least. So that may be something to look forward to for y'all. But while we do have Kelly, I did want to show it, you know, nonetheless, to talk about it real quick. And one moment here, I'm trying to get all my Zoom controls on my screen. I've got about 50 different things open. Okay. So this bottom left app, Kelly, the bright blue, if you do not have that, that's what it looks like. And when I log in here, it says this for me every time, incorrect username or password. It lets me in, not sure what the deal is. So you can see already on my homepage right here, my local insights. This is just taking my geographic location for my phone, my location services. And this is showing me, I can click either view on map or show the 98 more in a list as well. And these are all just insights here in this area. So this is, we've got Jeff, we've got Debbie Gill. So I'm over at the Coppell office, by the way, for your knowledge. So you may see some agents' names you know in here. But this is just on the mobile version right here, and we can click back on that as well to see. So you see Jeff right here. He created a couple of them down there on the bottom. So you can scroll through kind of this side scrolling view as you're going throughout these things. So say you live over here and you realize, oh, I go to that Sprouts right there all the time, right here in the middle of the screen. I go to that Sprouts all the time. I might as well go ahead and add that in. You could click add. You could put in your category. I would put in probably store, maybe a grocery store. Well, regardless, we'll put it as a convenience store. We could put a different one in there. And go in here and type in Sprouts. Promise I can type. And so on and so on. Add in our own photo when we're there. If you use Waze, you may see that sometimes where it's a person that took the photo of the location you drove up to. That's how they get all of their data as well. It's user provided, just like this. So anyway, I would highly recommend y'all go in here. And like I said, on the homepage here, this just shows you the local insights. If you wanted to see anywhere in a specific area, on the bottom of your screen, you see there's the 5 buttons, home through more. We would click on the command button, second one, and then click on map. And you can see on the top right, there's a little red button right under filters. You see that? It looks like a little yard sign. That's the same sign for the listings applet in command. So it's the same logo. Insights, you see, it's the same picture. Contacts, agents, snaps, these are all the same things so that y'all can kind of get used to seeing these different types of icons. And you click on insights and then search this area. And bam, it pops up all the same things we did. Now say I want to go over to Richardson, like I said. Pop that over there. And these are just some of 336 results just in the city of Richardson. You can see here at the top. Oh, I lost it. Sorry about that. And again, you can filter through all these. You can collapse this view. If you see in the middle of the screen on the left side, there's the 3 arrows pointing to the right. And click on that and then just pop that over or pop it back if I desire to. Anyway, y'all can see all these different types of insights, you know, based on different areas. So there's Amy Downs, there's that charcoal burgers I was talking about. You know, say you live over here closer to Plano, you want to look in that area. We can search that area, bam, all your Planos pop up. So you go to this meat market right here all the time, go ahead and add that in. You know, like I said, to give you the bite size kind of daily, you know, or weekly, kind of what you should do and why.
Yeah.
Maybe just 15 to 30 minutes a day on this. This is not the top priority of your business, but it is something if you've got some free time, especially more or less now, you know, than, you know, the people are getting out and life's getting back to normal. But if you do have some time and you're just sitting at home, you have played around with Command Desktop, you're kind of tired of that, you want to do something on your phone before you give yourself some Facebook time or whatever you're allowing yourself, you know, stay on track and not distracted. Just spend a little bit of time in here and create some insights based on the different things that you already do in your daily life, the places that you go, the businesses that you frequent, anything like that. I'd recommend just taking a little bit of your time and doing that. So, like, do we have any questions? Do we have any other things y'all like to ask? I know today was short and sweet and it's really easy and simple, but I did want to at least spend some time and talk about that.
So just to recap.
Yes, sir.
We find the location of that restaurant or business, and we go to Command Insight, click on Create,
Yep.
and just put in the address and maybe a picture. That's it.
Yep. I would probably pull it up on Google in another tab and just see what theirs looks like. And then now for uploading photos, it may be a little annoying to do that from Command Desktop. see. Can you show how to enter deals on the new system since we are going away from .loop? Q, why don't you reach out to me if you want to write down my phone number? I'm not going to touch on that in this class because that's a different topic. But Q, if you want to write my number down, it's 817-939-9855. If you want to just shoot me a text message, and then we'll connect later today after the sales meeting, and I can help you out with whatever you need. At least sending you some videos to start at the very least if you're not really familiar with Command.
Also, go ahead and mention your email once again.
Yes, it's technology. I'm going to put both these things in here. I'm going to put them in the chat for y'all to make it easy.
Okay.
Yeah, my email for technology related stuff is technology@centralkw.com, and my phone number again, 817-939-9855. And that's here in the chat as well. It'll be on YouTube. If you do forget it, you can just scroll to the end of this video on YouTube when it's posted in there. And I'll put the link on Facebook as well. But anyway, if we have nothing else, I will let y'all get on with your day. I know we've got about an hour and 30-ish minutes, hour and 40 minutes till the sales meeting at noon. So I look forward to seeing you all on that Zoom, or if you're driving to the office, I'll see you on the live portion. At the very least, I'll be on Zoom myself. But as always, hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Thursday, I'm going to be going over, you're welcome, Mike. Thursday, I'm going to be going over new listing setup, MLS input. This is going to be more geared towards new agents, but if you want a refresher or need a refresher on an MLS input, maybe you're a part-time agent, dual career, don't do it all the time. I started, just for your knowledge, I started as an unlicensed admin right when I turned 18 and right before I went to college. And then that's kind of how I got my feet wet in the business, and then moved into agent and so on, so on. So that's something near and dear to me that I do like teaching people, because really that's kind of the start of your business as a new agent,
awesome.
Learning how to use the MLS. So we'll be doing that on Thursday, 10 o'clock, same time. So if any of y'all are interested in that, feel free to click on that link that Margaret posts. So hope y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday. You're welcome, Mike. Thank y'all very much for taking the time to pop on. It was great to see some new faces as well. I very much look forward to meeting y'all in person, getting to hug you and get to know you a little bit better. You know, when we're in person, face to face.
You can't hug
Oh yeah, no, we can't do that. We'll do
talking about virtual hug.
So, well, I hope y'all have a great one, and we'll talk soon. Okay, y'all have a great day.
Thank you.